Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So we are barefaced today, and that means we are going to be doing a review and demo of some face products. Don't mind my hair, it's doing its own thing, so we're gonna go right past that. So in today's video, I'm going to be demoing and reviewing and giving my opinions on the Pretty Fresh line by Colourpop. My face is already cleansed and stuff. I got a little pimple right here. You know, it's almost that time of the month. I'm gonna do my normal primer like I would always do. So I've been using the Summer Fridays Jet Lag mask as a primer, so I'm not going to change anything in my routine because I really want to see how these products hold up with like what I'm currently using, obviously. Okay, so we're first going to start off with the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer. You get 1.45 fluid ounce in here. This has hyaluronic acid in here, which is known to hydrate and support healthy looking skin. It has coconut water in here, which is known to support hydration and skin softness. It is also oil free, gluten free, paraben free, and vegan, which is freaking awesome. It also says a hydrating tinted moisturizer with skin perfecting lightweight coverage for fresh, healthy looking skin. So I'm really excited to try this. You guys know these kind of products are right up my alley. I actually love this packaging. I think this is so chic, so pretty, so nice. I got the shade Dark 17 in, so picking shades online is kind of tricky, so hopefully it matches pretty well. I do want to point out it does have a pump as well, which is freaking awesome. So let's go ahead and put some out on my hand. So it looks like it's gonna be a pretty good match. It's very like creamy. I didn't expect it to be this creamy. So let's do one side of my face first. I can already tell that it's gonna be very hydrating because I could tell the way it's like sitting on my skin. So this is the side that has the tinted moisturizer, and this side doesn't. So I can definitely see a difference. It gave me a little bit of coverage, but not, you know, too much. Obviously, it's a tinted moisturizer. So I'm just going to try and build this up just a little bit because I'm actually cool with this coverage, but I just want to see if you can build it up. It's a very creamy, thick kind of formula. Doesn't have a smell though. I'm gonna blend it out with my, where is it? My beauty blender. I think that this looks fantastic. Like, it looks really good. Like, it gave me, I feel like, enough coverage to kind of disguise, you know, discoloration and like just even out my skin tone without looking like I'm wearing pretty much anything on my face. It looks very fresh, very natural looking, and I think that that's the whole point of it. So I'm actually feeling this right now. I think it looks really amazing. On to the concealers, which is like the star of this video because the tinted moisturizer is like old news now. So these are the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealers. So I do own their no filter concealers already. You guys know I use those all the time, really love them. So I'm excited that they came out with a new brand of concealers. So the concealers are also oil free, gluten free, paraben free, and ideal for all skin types. It says this is a long wearing, full coverage creamy concealer infused with hydrating ingredients for a natural fresh finish. Okay, so let's get started. I got two shades, obviously. I got dark 158 warm, and then I also got medium dark 145 warm. So we're gonna go in with the 158 warm to start. Also love the packaging on this as well. Looks really pretty. So let's go ahead and apply this right under the eyes. Ooh, this feels like it's gonna be matte. Like the way it's going on my skin feels a little bit matte. So we'll see. Like it's drying like rather quickly. So I'm gonna take my beauty blender and blend this out. So the concealer is on. For me, I like to see how concealers perform throughout the day. Like, I'm trying to see how it wears throughout the day. So just putting it on right now, I can't really give you guys my thoughts. Like, I have to see how it's gonna look like 2-3 hours from now. I think the shade match is pretty good. It did cover my dark circles. It did feel a little matte when I first applied it and like it was drying down quickly, but once I blended it out, it didn't feel matte at all. So now I'm gonna go in and highlight with the medium dark 145 warm shade. So here's a close-up of how my skin looks with the tinted moisturizer and the concealers on. Doesn't look too bad. So what I'm gonna do is go off camera, finish the rest of my face. I'm gonna be back and show you guys how it's looking with the rest of my makeup. All right, y'all, so I finished doing the rest of my makeup off camera. So here is how everything looks together right now. I do want to share with you guys the powder that I use because I think that's important when trying out new face products and concealers. So I use my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Press Powder in the shade Golden Tan. You guys know this has been like my go-to recently. So this is what I put over my eyes. I didn't really set the rest of my face. I just put it under my eyes where I put the concealer at. Gonna see how this wears throughout the day, then I come back and give you guys like my final thoughts if I would recommend them or not. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, so I got y'all up close and personal because we gonna get into some things, the nitty gritty on these products, what I think about them. It's been about 4 hours since I finished my whole face of makeup. I've just been like chilling. Not much has changed at all. Like, it still looks good, and that's mainly because I use my Summer Fridays Jet Lag Mask as a primer. Ever since I've been using this as a makeup primer, my makeup literally stays in place all day. Like, it looks the exact same from when I apply my makeup to when I go in hours later and take it off. So this is like the GOAT for me, by the way. Of course, I tried the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer. I have the shade Dark 17N. I was looking for this to kind of match my Pixie H2O skin tint. So I brought this out so I can kind of compare these two, because I honestly bought this to see if it's comparable to this because I love this so much. This is $24. This is $14. So it's a $10 difference. So if this can act just as good as this, you know, I could save some money. So let's talk about this. Comparing these, I have to say I do like them both a lot. So this one has 24 shades. This one have about 5 shades. Now, what I will say is I probably will continuously buy both of them just because I feel like the coverage on both of them is different. But where this differs from the Pretty Fresh one is this gives me nice coverage, even coverage. And I just feel like this one looks a little bit more natural than the Pretty Fresh one. Now, the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Tinted Moisturizer has awesome coverage as well. But I do feel like if I'm comparing these two, I do feel like this one has a little bit more coverage than the Pixie one. Therefore, it's going to look like a little bit more like you have makeup on. Whereas when you have this on, it literally looks like you have nothing on. It just looks like perfected skin. I didn't find a dupe for the Pixie one. I feel like they do different things. So I probably will just like continuously purchase both, if I'm being honest. I feel like I could use this product on days where I want to, you know, look glam, but I don't want like a full glam beat, if that makes sense. I was actually not too excited to try this. Like, I was more excited about the concealers, but this is actually my favorite product that I tried today. I just feel like it works really good. I love the packaging, so chic, so dope, very easy to travel with. It's not glass, and they have a good shade range. It's, you know, it's vegan, it's cruelty free, all of that good stuff. So I definitely recommend this if you are in the market for a new complexion product. I think it's really, really good. I honestly really like it. It's $14 and I think it's very well priced. I think it's amazing. So these two products I can already tell are gonna stay in my makeup bag. It's gonna be like my go-to. So moving on to the concealers. So once again, these are the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealers. I have the shade Dark 158 Warm and Medium Dark 145 Warm. And I did bring my Colourpop No Filter Concealers just to kind of compare the two. So these are the Colourpop No Filter Concealers. I have the shade Dark 46 and Dark 42. So if you've been following me or watched any of my videos, you guys will know how much I love the Colourpop No Filter Concealers. It's one of my favorite drugstore concealers. I feel like it works really well. They do market the No Filter Concealers as matte concealers, but I've said it before, I really don't feel like this gets matte on my personal skin type. I just feel like it's normal. And they market the Pretty Fresh concealers as just like natural coverage. So where I have a problem with my No Filter concealers is that they crease really fast. So that's the only downside with these No Filter concealers in my opinion. Whereas these Pretty Fresh ones, for 4 hours my under eyes still look pretty good. Now don't get me wrong, with the No Filter concealers my under eyes still do look good, but they could be touched up. But like right now with these Pretty Fresh concealers, I don't feel like I need to touch up anything. Of course you can't really avoid creasing because your under eyes just have like natural dips and wrinkles in them. Now I really did enjoy these concealers concealers, but they didn't wow me, if that makes sense. Now I like them. I probably will repurchase. I'm going to use this up. Really like it. Coverage is nice, but I didn't get wowed by them. I do recommend them. I think they look amazing on the skin. These come in a lot of shades as well. Colourpop is very inclusive, and these I think are definitely worth the try. I do enjoy the lighter shade more so than the shade that is closer to my skin tone. You'll probably see these more in upcoming videos as well. I definitely recommend these if you are looking for new concealers to try. It lasts way better than the no filter concealer. So if you tried the no filter concealers and you didn't really like them, definitely try the Pretty Fresh because they are different formulas in my opinion. They feel different and they wear different. So I like these, and I also do like the Tinted Moisturizer. So that is my review on these. I feel like they're amazing. Can't beat the prices of them. I feel like they're great. So hopefully you guys enjoyed my little demo review of the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Tinted Moisturizer and the Pretty Fresh concealers. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time.